Is a cheap 4K camera worth it? Well, today we're going to find out by unboxing this. What's up guys, FX16 here, and today I'm going to be checking out the second action camera here on the FX16 channel. So what I'm going to do guys, first go ahead and just rip the box to get to the actual action camera. And there we are, straight into the packaging, and here is the box. And as you can see, the action camera is in plain sight at the top. Now, I might have said this, but this is the YDI 4K action camera, and it's 4K at 25 frames per second. Now, just before we jump into this box, I'm just going to run through what's kind of on the box. And on the back here, we have the specifications. It's waterproof with the included housing for it. We've got video 4K at 25 FPS, 2.7K at 30 FPS, 1080p at 60 or 30 FPS. You can customize that in the menu, I'm presuming. And you have 720p at 120 FPS, which could possibly be quite handy if you want to do some kind of light slow motion work. We have a super wide angle lens of a 170 degrees. We have waterproof up to 30 meters. It can Wi-Fi to your phone. We have a 2-inch LCD, multi-language. Storage is a micro SD card. I do have one of those, I'll show you that later. And I did actually feature it in the video that I did of the other action camera 2 weeks ago. But the card doesn't come included in this package either. It comes with two batteries, 1050 mAh each. And the inputs and outputs, micro USB and HDMI. And then you've just got some dimensions. Comes with various different colours, as you can see on the bottom here. We have black, white, pink, yellow, blue, white, and some kind of grey colour. And I think that's pretty much it for this box. Oh no, on the side here we have the housing, handlebar mount, helmet side mount, charger, and a quick clip, and a rounded battery. Okay, so now we've gone through the box, I think it's probably time just to jump into this box and see what actually comes with it. I believe it comes with 23 accessories, and this will set you back around, I think at the time of this video, I think it was up for $55.99 on the Amazon page. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you guys want to go check this out for yourself. But as I've just taken the box off, you can see this is the actual YDI camera here, 4K as you can see there, and I have got the blue version here. I do thank YDI for sending me this, I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I believe that's the charging cable, micro SD. We have a belt clip for the camera here. Got the bandages, some more, just various different mounts. Got some 3M tape with it in there. We have the splash proof remote that will do photo and video with these two buttons. We've got the dual charger, I'll just show you that real quick. We've got two slots for each battery there. I'm presuming that this, basically guys, this cable is going to connect into there, and that's going to go maybe like an iPhone charger. Basically you're going to stick it in a plug with a USB slot. And then if we go further into the box, we have the handlebar grip, a screw kind of mount there, I'm not sure what that is, or that one. There's your second battery, some more 3M tape, and looks like another kind of strap or bandage there. More mounts, and another just a plastic front housing in case this one kind of loses its seal or anything in time to come. We also have a nice lens cloth here with some straps. I'm not really sure what they're for, to be honest. But we also have the instruction manual here, 2.4G remote, user manual 1.0. That just basically tells you what it does and what kind of functions you can do with it. There we go, it's not particularly interesting. And on the user manual for the actual action camera, it gives you, I believe, it gives you all the instructions on the back there, how to assemble all the various different mounts, and in the middle it'll tell you more kind of specifications about the camera on there. But for now guys, let's move on to the actual camera. Okay guys, so moving on to the actual camera. It takes a micro SD card, and I personally use the SanDisk Extreme Plus card, and mine's 16GB. This camera does have a max 32GB storage limit for the micro SD card on it. But for this part of the video guys, I'm basically just going to take the actual camera out of its waterproof housing, and I'm going to install the micro SD. I'll show you how to turn it on, and then I will probably just do some tests of it, and I'll put the footage up on the screen for you. And I'll also run through some of the ports that are around the side of it as well. So it's nice and, easy to get that out of the case. But for now, we'll just run through the ports. So as you can see there, that's where your micro SD card is, or goes in. So I'm just going to go ahead and snap that into place there. That's nice and simple, nice and quick. We have a nice 2-inch LCD on the front there, and on the top we have the record and OK button along with the recording light. And this is the power button, and also doubles up as the mode button. I'm not entirely sure what that light's for. I think it might be for recording, but then again there is a light on the top there, so I'm not entirely sure. And on here, I believe that's the microphone there, and the 2 up and down buttons are for the menus. To turn this camera on, basically guys, all you want to do is you want to press and hold that button on the top. The recording light will show up. It will say action camera, and it will basically come up like that. But then guys, I'm basically just going to go ahead and do some benchmarks of this. Well, not benchmarks, but I'm going to put some test footage up on the screen for you guys to see this camera, and here we are. To sum up then, I think this camera is very good value, and I personally am very pleased with it. The photo quality, I've got to admit, isn't the best, but I think at this sort of price and with all the included mounts that you get with it, I don't think it's too bad. I personally wouldn't record at 4K with this camera, because I'd rather have the extra 5 FPS and go for just the 2.7K at 30 FPS. By the way, the tests were done at 4K at 25 FPS. And also, if you want to see any other test footage, comment below what quality you'd like to see, and I'll try and upload some bonus footage of it for you. But that aside, the camera has a nice clean design, it's light and very easy to use, as well as there being various different colours to choose from to suit your own tastes. And if you have any questions, please do leave a comment, also leave a like. I hope you enjoyed, but in the meantime, it's been FX16, and I'm signing out.